Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to be all about Shopify Protect. Yes, Shopify Protect. Shopify actually has a really cool chargeback protection program going on, or not even, I don't want to say program, but they have an option available now that is really intriguing. If you are interested in this video, if you are a part of Shopify, if you are considering switching your e-commerce platform to Shopify, this video is for you. Be sure to click the link down below this video if you do not have Shopify already. Choose the plan that works best for you. There may be a free trial, but you have to click that link to see. But as you can see on the screen, it says Shopify Protect, fraud sucks, fight back. Activate your force field against fraud with ShopPay's free built-in chargeback protection. And all I have to do, because I am a Shopify customer currently for my website, is log in to activate it. Now, this was really shocking to me. I don't know why, because like I mentioned in some other videos, Shopify is very innovative, So they are always coming up with new ways to work on behalf of their customers, their clients, which are business owners like myself and a lot of you watching. One reason that I did not want to activate Shopify payments on my store is because of their chargeback process. Which was pretty, I don't want to say it was standard, but a lot of companies had that type of process where if there was a chargeback, you would really work through, to kind of boil it down, it ultimately depended on the evidence that you collected and what the purchaser's bank determined or deemed. But it really wasn't any protection on the merchant side, in my opinion. It wasn't enough protection for me to actually say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and activate Shopify payments. But reading this definitely has me considering activating Shopify payments. So look at the screen. I'm going to be talking, but I'm also going to be scrolling so that you can see the perks that come along with this option. So stop fraud at every turn. Shopify's fraud algorithm uses data from across our network to catch the latest forms of fraud so you can stay secure every day. Shopify has had that before. They have had a system where they catch it, they look and they catch, or try to catch fraudulent orders, which I like. It gives you a risk factor on each order. So I have been using that even though I haven't used Shopify payments. Also, fulfill without fear, orders marked protection active are eligible for protection and are safe to fulfill. Now you can confidently approve more orders and ship faster. And then also we cover chargeback costs, which is the ding that I was looking for. Shopify Protects covers the total order cost and chargeback fee and handles the dispute process on protected fraud based chargebacks. So this is something I was looking for because one of my concerns with using Shopify payments was that, like I mentioned before, if something were to happen and I did end up processing an order that wasn't legitimate and I didn't want to be out of my inventory. So my hair that I sell on my website, that's linked below too, if you want to check out my website and see what I sell and things like that. And then also I didn't want to be out of the money either. So the fact that they're now covering chargebacks is a win for me. This definitely makes me feel a lot more confident and comfortable signing up for Shopify payments. Now, this service is actually through ShopPay, but I do believe that Shopify payments have to be activated in order to do ShopPay. So keep that in mind. But like I said before, my main concern with activating Shopify payments was the fact that I really didn't feel that confident processing orders nor secure processing orders, not knowing if I'm going to be out of money or not. There were a lot of people that stopped accepting other payment merchants except for PayPal, Sezzle, and a few others. Because with PayPal, I feel like they've always been pretty fair to me with all of my orders. I've never really had a big issue with PayPal at all. As long as you keep your receipts, as long as you can prove that you sent out what you claim to send out, and you have your tracking information, PayPal is really good with making sure that those charges stick. So is Sezzle. Sezzle will really refer the customer back to the merchant, which is you, to get anything resolved. So on the screen here, and like I wanted to say too before I move on to the next thing, now that Shopify is going to pretty much, I don't want to say, I guess I'll say fight on behalf of the merchant side and actually cover certain chargebacks is something that really has me, like I said before, intrigued in this new option. So on here, it's just going over more perks and kind of how the service will work. So just to kind of go over some things, I did scroll past this part already. But only orders with a Shopify Protect status are eligible for protection. So you do want to be cautious if you do activate this, that you're looking for your Shopify Protect to make sure that certain orders that you are shipping out are eligible for protection. Also, in order to be protected, an order must be fulfilled with a valid tracking number from a supported carrier. So either directly or through Shopify shipping, but all items in the order must be fulfilled by supported carriers. If an order contains items that are fulfilled by an unsupported carrier, then the order can't be protected. The following carriers are supported by Shopify Protect. So they have Shopify Fulfillment Network, SFN, USPS, UPS, Canada, Post, DHL Express, and FedEx. So if you are wanting to, like, say you're selling a service and not really an order or like a product. For example, I sell business consultation. So let's say that someone purchased a business consultation. Because I can't send you the business consultation and I don't have a tracking number, I wouldn't be able to dispute that through Shopify Protect. Because there's not a valid tracking number. So those are some things to keep in mind as well. That's really my only hesitation and really the only reason why I haven't gone ahead and activated Shopify Protect, because I do offer a lot of different services and I really have to consider if I want to take the risk on some of my services or not. Not saying that taking a risk means automatically that you're going to be out of your money if there was a fraud situation occurring. But you just have to ask yourself as an entrepreneur, is that something that you want to deal with? And kind of looking at the overall structure of your business and seeing, what you want to, honestly, like I said before, deal with it or not. Also, they mentioned addressing chargebacks, which I just scrolled past. But if you receive a chargeback, then the process to respond to the chargeback varies depending on whether the order was protected by Shopify Protect and the reason for the chargeback. So fraudulent or unrecognized chargebacks on protected orders, they kind of go over what the differences are and what to look out for. It goes over a lot of different perks on why you should activate Shopify, Shop Pay, They do have highlighted reducing abandoned carts, which is definitely a perk. Also, Shop Pay now has an option where you can buy now, pay later with installments. So this is something that is very attractive to a lot of customers. I mentioned this in another video that there are so many companies offering payment installments now that, if your store is not offering it, is something that you should highly consider doing because so many stores are doing it. And you just want to make sure that you have as many options as you possibly can. With that being said, with having options, you do want to make sure that the options that you are adding to your or welcoming to your website and your business are going to be beneficial for your business as well. What I mean by that is, although there's a lot of companies and a lot of merchants out there offering buy now, pay later, you want to make sure that you're looking through the terms and conditions and that the company that you decide to go with, the merchant that you're working with, works well with your business as well. So it goes over how to get started with Shopify Protect. They have pretty detailed instructions on what to do. So number one, set up Shopify payments and Shop Pay for your US-based store. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I wasn't sure, but I thought that Shopify payments was one of the requirements. And it just confirmed right here in this slide that it is. Fulfill eligible orders within 7 days. If you receive a fraud-based chargeback, Shopify automatically covers the cost of the order and the chargeback fee. And and Shopify will manage the dispute process. Pay attention to the fact that it did mention number 2, the orders must be processed within 7 days and also have a valid tracking number. If you're someone and you know that you really don't process orders in that time frame, or if you know that there's going to be a delay with you sending out your orders within 7 days, this may be something that you want to reconsider as well. So that's what I mentioned when I say there's a lot of merchants out there with different perks, but you do want to make sure that everything is going to align right with your business. What may work well for one business may not work well for yours. So just consider that. But ultimately, I think this is really, really great. I think a lot of people are now going to take advantage of Shopify Protect. I can tell you personally, if I did not have any services and only products on my website, this would be something that was already enabled. I would have just gone ahead and enabled it as soon as I received notification that they're offering this service, because it is so beneficial. I see all of the perks with it. I just have to, like I said before, consider if this is something that I still want to activate, knowing that I do sell a good amount of services. So I do want to thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.